from Altitude Jury, and today we're going to go through some body waves. So we're going to do some normal standing body waves, some reverse body waves, some with a wavy leg, and some on the ground as well. So for this, you won't need any knee pads. You may want heels. I'm going to do my with and without heels and use sandals instead of boots, just so that you can see the position of the ankle and where we're trying to push through the toes. And that's all you need, that and maybe a pole or a wall or freestanding. Cool, so I'm going to demo with a pole today, and like I said, with shoes off and with shoes on. So we'll start with just our normal basic body wave that you will commonly find in our level 1 curriculum. So almost everyone will have probably tried this before. So start with both hands up and give yourself a little bit of distance from the pole so that you're able to really get this like S-shaped movement going. If you're too close, you have nowhere to move. If you're too far away, it's going to be too hard. So just a little bit of distance away from the pole, starting with feet together and arms up. You want to start thinking about kind of hunching the body over and then taking the head back. So chin to the pole, chest to the pole, crotch to the pole, all the while taking this back further, so really bend through the back, and then coming down to the seat. So really pop the butt out. So again, you're making a bit of an S shape. So curving over, coming up, and when you get to the crotch, starting to take this back, and then taking the hips down, seat, pop the butt. So if you were going to keep this going, you get this nice S-shaped action, coming towards the pole, down to seat, towards the pole, down to seat. From here you can change up whether you're doing one arm, two arms, standing differently. I quite often go for a bit of a wider stance and one leg towards the front rather than facing directly to the pole. So if you were going to do one leg, one arm, same actions apply, coming towards the pole and down to your seat. And you really want to push through the toes. So make sure that you're up as far as you can be, and as soon as you're coming down, really think about arching into the toes, and then again coming back up. So you can really play around with this one. From there we can go into our reverse. So again we'll take this two arm stance to start off with to make it a little easier. And you can either start just from your seat, or you can start from the regular coming down and then coming back up. So if we come from our seat, we're thinking about doing the opposite action. So tucking the hips up, thinking crotch towards the pole, keeping the head back, and then chest. When you get to chin, start taking the butt down. So back to seat, lifting the hips up, head comes up, to chin, back to seat. So this is the same action, just coming back the opposite way. And then again you can change the arms here, change the legs here. So maybe you're going to go wide stance with both hands, starting from seat, up, and down, up, and down to seat. Again, pushing through the toes the whole time. From here we can add in a wavy leg. I usually like to do this one facing quite far around, so usually facing just past the pole at the back. Optional arms here, you can do just your regular grip, or both arms to the front, or one arm, doesn't matter. I'm going to go just for regular grip here for demo purposes. So you want to take the leg forward. When the leg comes back, we go chin to the pole, leg comes back. And then we crunch in, down to seat. Again, chin comes forward, leg comes back, down to seat. To get this action going, the leg just adds a little bit extra. Same from here, we can do one facing the front and actually taking the leg kind of to the side. So usually we'll do both cup grip hands for this one. And the leg comes forward, you bring the body back, forward to the pole, crunch, forward to the pole, crunch, and back. So now we'll do it in heels. Okay, so same rules are going to apply with heels on. Always try to push through the toe as much as possible. So obviously wearing a sandal makes it a little bit easier to show the way that the ankle is bending, but this will work just as well in hips. So starting with that same original body wave, legs either apart or together, one leg, one arm, whatever you're feeling like. And think about taking the chin to the pole, butt comes up, coming down, pushing the toes to seat. And again, chin, chest, crotch to the pole, seat. Really pushing through the ankles. And then from here we can come to our reverse. So we're in our seat, we lift the hips up, head comes back, booty out to seat. And again, lifting up and back to seat. So from here you can really just go through both motions if you wanted to just go one way, back the other. It's just the same. And then we have our baby leg. So same position again, leg comes forward, we're keeping the abs tucked, and then we're coming forward, chin to the pole, when the leg comes forward, crunch up. Again, crunch up. And then same for our side, leg comes in, crunch and out, extend, crunch and extend. Cool. And now we do one on the floor. Cool. So on the floor I actually use this one quite a lot, and it has the same principles as standing, thinking about trying to extend through the ribs and then really crunching in when the leg comes forward. So you could really do this from any position, but the easiest way is if you are onto your side butt, elbows down, and legs are coming back and forth. So you could do this with one leg, we'll do it with one leg to start, so I'll just bend this leg away. Top leg, when it comes back, I take the body forward, so really think about extending through the chest, through the ribs, and when the leg comes back through, we crunch back. So same thing, thinking forward and back, forward and back. And then you can add in this other leg if you want to. So it will go back, forward, back, forward. Cool. Let me know how you go with these, and don't forget to tag #virtualaltitude on Instagram, and let me know how you go. Bye!